Hey guys, today we're going to do a full body reformer workout. I'm going to give spring suggestions, but always feel free to either add on a spring or take off a spring, whatever feels good for your body. We're going to start with a red and a white spring on. We're going to lay down on our backs. Grab your sandals, reach your arms up just over your shoulders. Good, put tension in the strap, spring one leg into tabletop and the other. Imprint that spine so your back is pressing into the mat. Take an inhale and exhale, press the hands down long by your hips, and then resist it up slow. Drop the shoulders down your back, controlling it up, and stop when it comes just back to shoulder height. Exhale to press down and pull that belly button into that spine. Press that lower back down into the back. So you're working the abdominals. Controlling it back up. Reach the arms and fingertips long as you press it down to the hips. 5 more like this, then we'll add on. Stop for 4. Scoop the abs in 3. Exhale, press 2. Last one, bring the arms back up to shoulder height. Hold it still. All I want you to do is extend the legs out and then pull it in. So the arms are still, you're keeping tension into that straps. Using the lats to press down. If it gets too hard, just reach the legs up to the ceiling. Make sure you're just protecting the back so you're keeping that back flat into the mat as you extend the legs. We have 5 more here. Hold it out for a second before you pull it back in. 4. We have 3. For 2. Last one. Bend those knees in. We're going to combine the two. Press the hands down to your hips, extend the legs out, hold it, and the knees in, then bring those arms back up to the ceiling. Exhale, press down, extend the legs, pull it in, and then back up. You want to add on, put the head and chest up, extend the legs, bend it in, back up to the ceiling. Exhale to press down, lift the shoulders, extend the legs, and bend in. If this bothers your neck by lifting the head, just keep the head down. Or if extending the legs bothers you in any way, just continue with the arms and keep the legs in tabletop. We have 5 more. Exhale, press down, lift the shoulders if you can. Go slow, slow and control. Press down for 3. For 2. Last one here. Press down and hold it out there. Hold. I just want you to a little crisscross with those legs. Tiny. Pull those abs in. Reach those fingertips long for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees in. Bring those arms up to the ceiling. If you need a break, take your feet on the shoulder, on the foot bar. Just rock the hips side to side. Just do a little back stretch. Then we're going to come back up. Reach those arms up to the ceiling over the shoulders. Legs back to tabletop. Extend your legs up to the ceiling. Now we're going to reach that right leg down. And we're just going to start with the arms in. Press down and lift up. Press that back into the floor. So you're working a little bit more of that right oblique since that leg is out. If this is too hard, again, reach the legs up to the ceiling or keep them in tabletop. Exhale to press down. 4 more here. You can always bring this leg a little higher if you need. If you also want more of a challenge, lift the head and chest up each time. We have 2. Last one, press down, hold your arms down by your side, and just switch those legs for 10, 9, abs in, 8, 7, you can lift the chest, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe go to that left leg, send that left leg long, right leg to the ceiling. Bring those arms up and lower lift. So now working a little bit more that left oblique since that left leg is extended. Press that back into the mat. Remember, you can always go to tabletop. If this is too hard, if you have any back tension. Want more of a challenge? Lift the chest. We have 3 more. Press down for 2. Last one. Press it down. I'm going to lift my head and chest up. Switch again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Reach those arms long. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees, extend to tabletop. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. I'm going to go out to a T. Press the arms down to your hips. Back out. Palms are facing your body. And only go again as high as shoulder height or a little bit less. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze the lats, the muscle underneath your armpits as you press down. More here. Now we're going to extend the legs out as the arms come out to a T and exhale, pull in. Extend out to a T as the legs go out and pull it in. Reach. You can lift the head and chest up as you bring the knees in and then press out or keep the head and chest up the whole time. Working a little bit more of the lower abdominals, as well as the lats and obliques. Four more here. 4, 3, 2. You can always keep the legs in tabletop, remember. Last one. Hold it. Drop the head down. We're gonna bend those elbows into triceps. So keep the elbows either an inch off from the mat, or you can actually place them on if that feels more comfortable. I'm gonna have them hovering from an inch. You're just bending to 90, pressing out, extending. Get that full extension of the arms. You're squeezing the triceps, the abs in, belly button to the spine. So you can stay with this variation, or now we're gonna press the arms down, you're gonna extend one leg out long, bend it in, bend the elbows, and then the other leg. So alternating. Try to hold that extension of the arm and leg for a second before you pull it back in. Choose whichever variation feels best for you. As you extend the leg though, make sure the back is pressing into the mat. We have 4 more. 3. Press 2. Last one, hold it out there. I just want you to reach those legs. Then and extend, arms long by your side. Exhale as you extend. Good, we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees in, bring the arms up. Take a little breather, rock hips side to side. Stretch out the lower back and the hips, flexors. All right, come back up. Reach those arms back up to the ceiling. Legs back up. So I'm going to separate my legs slightly so you have a distance between both legs. You're gonna reach one hand through the center of the leg, one hand to the outside, curl up if you can, come back to center, and then switch. If it bothers the head and neck to come up, just press the arms down. One hand is in between the leg, one hand is to the outside, and switch to the other side. I'm gonna crunch up for now. Let's do 4 more here. Last one. Bring those arms up to the ceiling, interlace the hands. I still have my legs separated. I'm just gonna press the hands through the center and then back up shoulder height. So we're working a little bit more upper abdominals. Go slow so you really feel those abs as you press arms down. The back is pressing into the mat. You want a little bit more upper abdominals, you can press the hands down, lift the head and chest up, and then back down neutral. Your abs are already burning, or you just don't, if it bothers the neck, then just keep the head down. We have 3 more here. Exhale, press for 2. Last one, press the hands through the center of the legs, and I just want you to do a little tailbone tilt. Use those lower abs, you're pressing tension into the straps. Tuck that pelvis. Pelvis is lifting up about an inch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Okay, I'm gonna drop my straps into the well. Just bring your knees into your chest. Do a little rock side to side. Take a little breather. All right, we're gonna roll on up. I'm gonna put my foot bar all the way down. I'm going to change my spring to 1 glute spring. If you need a little bit more back support, because we're still going to do a few more abs, then do a blue and a white. If you want more challenge, then just do a white. So I'm going to grab my box. And if you don't have a box, you can always put your hands on the wooden platform. I'm going to move my carriage out a few inches so my box is flat on the rails. Put my feet up against the shoulder rest, my forearms on the box. Okay, you're gonna lift your knees up to a hover. You're gonna press the carriage out, hold it, and then bring it in. Your butt is staying pretty still. You're just bending the knees in, so keep the knees close to the floor and press out. Press out of the shoulders. Make sure your belly button is pulled in. I'd rather have you more rounded in the spine than arching your back. If you need a modification, just come down and then bend in and press out. Bend in through that spine. We have 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one, you're gonna press out and hold it. Abs tight. If you need a breather, take a break. Otherwise, pick the hips up to the ceiling. Look at the thighs. And then back down to plank. Hold the plank for a second. Scoop the abs in. Look at your thin shins and thighs. And back out. Take a break anytime you get tired. We have 5 more here. Use the lower abs to scoop the belly in. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Press out to the plank and just hold it. Squeeze the butt. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Just press back to a little child's pose. Stretch out the shoulders and abdominals. Come back up. We're going to do a little breather. I mean, it's still working out. But we're going to keep the knees down this time. Forearms are down. You're just going to press the carriage back as far as you can and pull it in slow. Press back, reach, and pull in slow. You're just hinging at the shoulders. You're moving the shoulders back so the butt stays still and pull it in slow. Make sure you pull it in slow. The slower you go, the more your abs are working. If you need more, you can always come up to a full plank and saw. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3. You can always shorten the distance. 2, and 1. Come in. Take a little breather. I just stretch my shoulders back. Feel an opening of the chest. We have one more variation here. We're gonna press out to the plank again. And I'm gonna rotate my toes to the left, so my heels are to the right, and I'm gonna lift my hips up. So I'm at a little rotation, using that right oblique to lift up, back out to the plank. If you need a variation, come down to the knees are rotated, lift, and down. So it's just a small, working that right oblique. We have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press out to the plank and hold it. Hold that rotation. Squeeze that right side. Hold it for 5. Even weight on those elbows. 4, 3, 2. Come in. Whew. We have the other side. And we're done with the box here. We're not done with the box. Okay, forearms down. Press out to a plank position. I'm going to rotate my toes to the right, my heels to the left, so I'm working that left oblique. Pick the hips up, back out to a plank. Use that left oblique to lift. As you lift up, look at the thighs or look at the feet, and then back to neutral with that head. You have 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Press out, hold that plank, hold that squeeze on the left oblique, hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7. Press out of the shoulder. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come on in. Whew. All right. Let's take that block. I'm gonna take it and put it up and over the shoulder rests. I'm gonna add on a red spring so the carriage doesn't move. But feel free to load up the springs if you need. So we're gonna get into some side bends. I'm gonna grab my strap, put my foot in the strap. One leg is going to be on the bench. So right now I have my right foot in the strap, my left knee is bent up on the bench. Make sure your foot is off of the wooden platform and you're putting tension into that strap. I'm going to start with that left hand on the shoulder rest. So you want this long line between the head and the leg. You can have your hands behind the head for more of a challenge. I like to reach my right hand long, left hand behind the head or across my chest. We're going to lower down into the well and lift up. So you're just bending at that right waist, kind of shorten the distance between the rib and the waist. Got to keep that head long. You don't want to rotate back or rotate forward. pull those abs in. Go slow and controlled. We have 10 more here. If this gets too intense, just stop, or you can have your hand on the headrest to give you a little help. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, you're gonna lift up and hold it. Hold that squeeze, pull those abs in. Hold it still. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now you're just gonna do a little tiny lift up. Very tiny pulses. 10. You're just bending at the waist. 9. Don't use that leg to lift. 8, 7, 6. Take a break whenever you need. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. We have one more push. You're gonna reach that arm in front of you and then pull it back. So isometrically working that right side. 2. Headlong. 3. Good. Reach. 4. And 5. 5 more. 5. Slow. 4. Squeeze that right side. 3. For 2. And 1. Take a stretch down into the well. Oh, put your elbow on the shoulder or the headrest if you need. Oh, this feels great. You can reach both hands on the rails and reach out long, stretching out that back. Take an inhale and then exhale deeply. Roll on up, and we're going to switch sides. I'll put my left foot into the strap. My right leg is up, bent on the box. You can start with that left hand on the right hand on the shoulder rest, head rest. Get in line, make sure it's one long line. Reach it left arm long, right arm behind the head or across the chest. Lower it down into the well and lift up. Squeeze that left oblique. Try to keep that head still so you're not using that head to lift. Abs pulled in. Each time you get to the top, feel that squeeze between that left oblique, between the ribs and the waist, the shortening. Five more. 4. Pull those abs in. 3, 2. Last one. Hold it. Abs pulled in. 10, 9, 8. Squeeze that left side. 7, 6, 5. Hold it. 4, 3, 2. Little pulses. Tiny. 10, 9, 8. Make it small. 7, 6. Just bending at the waist. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it still. You're going to reach that left arm forward towards the wall and then back down towards the leg. Isometric hold through that left oblique. Take a break if you need or stop. You have 5 more here. Last one. Pull it forward, pull it back, and then take a stretch. Woo! Oh, the stretch feels great. Stretching out that left side. Good. Both hands on the rails if you need to get a deeper stretch. Keep that foot in the strap. Come all the way up. We're going to put both feet in the straps, facing forward. Just want you to tuck the pelvis, hinge back a little bit. I'm going to put the palms of my hands together. I just want you to do a small rotation, right to left. Even weight on the sit bones. Keep checking the pelvis. You can't lean back as far for it's bothering your back, just sit up a little taller. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it back. You're gonna do a little pulse up and down. I'm crossing my hands now. Grabbing onto the elbows. Feel it. Think about like you're going up and over a pole to come up. We have 5 more here. 3, 2, and 1. Sit up tall. Reach down towards your toes. Take a little stretch. Good. Roll all the way up. I'm going to take off some of the springs. I'm going to add on just a blue spring. I'm going to grab my straps. So, sit on the box, grab your handles, still facing forward. I'm going to cross my legs a little bit, sitting up tall. If you want a little bit heavier springs, do a blue and a white. Or you could do a red, but sometimes red, it gets too much into the shoulders and neck. So I'm gonna have my elbows bent, sitting up tall, palms facing the ceiling. You're just gonna reach out shoulder height and bend it in. Press out, lengthen. And pull those elbows back and narrow. Sitting up tall through that spine. Pull the shoulders back as the elbows come back. Reach those hands forward. Working the front of the shoulders, a little bit of the biceps. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. As you extend out, you don't want the shoulders to hiccup. So we're working on posture 2, lengthening that spine. Let's do 4 more here. Press out and reach for 3. For 2. Last one, press it out, hold it there, turn the palms so they face each other. I'm gonna have a slight lean forward, just so the cables don't pull me back. Open the hands wide, out to the side, and then pull it in for hug a tree. So only open as wide as you can, but you can still see the hands in your peripheral vision. Lengthen the neck, drop the shoulders away from the ears. Abs tight. Let's do 5 more here. Last 2. And 1. Woo. Okay, you can roll up the neck a little bit, pull the shoulders back. I'm gonna put my feet now flat on the platform, or on the reformer. We're gonna hinge a little bit more forward. Bring those arms up over the head. You're gonna keep those elbows right next to your temples. You're just bending the elbows back, so interlace the hands, that might be easier. And then extend the arms straight. If grabbing the interlacing is uncomfortable, then just have the thumbs touching. You're just bending the elbows, hinging at the elbow joint, and then pressing up. The elbows are staying still. Again, have that slight lean forward, so you're not using the back to pull you back and then pull you up. So bending, extending, feeling the triceps as you extend. We have 5 more. Press up, squeeze 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it halfway back and just little pull, slow. If you rush it, then you're not going to work into those triceps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 more, 7, 8, 9. Last one, press it all the way up to the ceiling. Open those arms. Whew. Okay, hang up those straps behind you. We're gonna do a little bit more arms. I'm gonna take the box and put it on long ways. If you want a little bit heavier, because we're gonna do some chest expansion, add on a white spring, so you have a blue and a white spring on. If you want to keep it, if your arms are already tired, just keep it at that blue. We're gonna sit up tall through that spine, arms long by your side, press the hands past your hips, resist it forward. Keep the elbows straight, fingertips reaching long towards the floor. Always keep tension in that strap. You don't want the straps to have slack. Pressing through the triceps, the shoulders, the back of the arms. Lengthen long through that spine. Let's do 5 more here. Press back for 4. We have 3, 2. Last one, press it back, hold it, 5, hold it 4, drop the shoulders away from the ears, 3, hold it 2, and 1. Okay, take a little stretch forward if you need. And then we're gonna roll up long through the spine, palms up to the ceiling. Tuck the pelvis, hinge back a little bit. Bicep curls. Keep those elbows lifted. If it gets into your neck, you can always drop those elbows lower by your side. Keep that C curve in that spine. If it bothers you to C curve, then sit up tall. Good, exhale, pull in. Slowly release. 5 more. Good, pull in 4. 3. 2. Last one. Extend those arms, bring that right leg in tabletop. And we have a few more bicep curls. Exhale, pull in. Pull those abs in. One more on this side. Extend those arms, put that right leg down, lift the left leg up, and exhale, pull in. My biceps are feeling fatigued, so hopefully yours are getting there, or already there. You have 4 more. Good, pull for 3. Pull for 2. Last one. Extend it out, put that leg down. Good, sit up tall. We're gonna cross the straps. I'm gonna grab up higher on to the loops where the buckles are. Sit up tall. You're just gonna bring those elbows high and wide. So the hands are just to the outside of the chest, your elbows are wide, and then all the way back out. Elbows high and wide, bending, and full extension and length. That's fine. So you're sitting up tall for this. Don't let the body pull back as you pull those elbows. So the hands are just coming to the outside of the chest, no wider. Elbows are wide. Five more here. Pull back, squeeze the upper back. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it back there, hold it for 5, pull the shoulders back, 3, hold it for 2, 1, and release. Good, uncross the straps and hang them up. You can take a little stretch forward, stretch out the back and neck. And then roll up tall through that spine. We're gonna get into a little leg work. I'm gonna take my box, put it on the floor. I'm gonna put it in line with the foot bar and parallel with the machine. I have one blue spring on. My left foot is gonna go on the box close to the machine. My right foot is gonna be up against the shoulder rest. So I'm gonna lunge back, leaning that chest forward slightly, and then pressing up through that heel. So most of the weight is on that left foot. You're squeezing, hold it down for a second, and lift up. You can always go to a white if you think this is a little too easy. Go slow, hold it back, lift all the way up. Slow and control. If you don't like lunges, you could do it without the box and keep the knee down and then just bend the front knee and lift it up. That's another modification. If you don't really like doing lunges or you don't have any good balance, go a little slower than I was just going. But if you're on this, on the box, go back slow, lift up. So you want to squeeze that left glute, bring the left quad as well. Lean that chest forward, hold it. Slowly press straight up. Keep the abs tight. Or if you don't like lunges, you can always lay down on your back with the foot bar all the way up and go into single leg footwork. That's another option for this. You have 5 more. Press back for 4. 3. Make sure the knee is in line with the heel. You don't want the knee in front of the foot. 2. Last one, press it back, hold it. 10, 9, 8, hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're gonna keep that left knee bent, just bring that right knee in and press it back slow. So now you're isometrically working this left leg. As you pull the right knee in, pull those abs in. Good, bend and extend. 2 more. Last one, press back and hold it. Woo, hold it, hold it, hold it. Now go up an inch and down an inch. So you're just bending and straightening at that left knee. Slow. Good, I feel that in my glute. Got 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it low again. Reach those arms up if you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, breathe, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come all the way in. Woo. All right, let's take the box. Bring it around to the other side. Place it on the floor in line with shoulder rest. Now my right foot is going onto the box. Left foot is up against the shoulder rest. You're gonna bend forward, bending that right knee. Press straight up to the ceiling. Weight is in that right heel. Squeeze that right glute and quad. Make sure you're bending that standing leg. You're not just bending the chest forward to press the carriage back. Go slow. You have 5 more here. Three, 2, Last one, hold it down, hold into that lunge. Keeping that right leg bent, you're just gonna bend the left knee in and press it out. Go slow, you're isometrically working that right leg. Keep those abs tight. Lift the chest up a little bit so you're not bending so far forward. Five more here. Abs tight, 5. Working that right leg and hook and glute 4. 3. 2. Last one, press it back in, hold it. Hold it. Now go up an inch and down an inch. Slow lifts through that right leg. Make sure you're pressing through that heel to lift up. You have 4. 3. Make the pulses slow and controlled so you can feel the muscles working. 2. Hold it there. Bring those arms up overhead. 10. 9. Abs tight. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Come all the way in. Woo. My leg is burning. Okay, let's put that box back and away. We're gonna finish with legs and straps. I'm gonna put a red, white, and blue spring on. I'm gonna bring my foot bar all the way up just so it's a little easier to get into. If you want a little lighter, just do a red and a blue, or even heavier, 2 reds. Lay down on your back. Press the carriage out, 1 foot in, other foot. Okay, reach the legs long to the ceiling. I want you to push that lower back down into the mat, but don't let the tailbone lift up. So only start wherever your tailbone isn't lifting. Start by lowering the legs down. Lifting back up to 90 degrees, no further. You can go a little less though. As you press down, pull those abs in. Resist up slow. Only go as low as you can without arching that back. 3 more here. Down for 2. Last one, press it down to 45. Squeeze those heels together, turn the toes out, bend the knees in for frog, bend and extend. Only go in as far as you can without lifting that tailbone, and don't go past. I don't want your knees to go all the way into the shoulders. Just in line with the hips, slightly past maybe. Press out, squeeze the inner thighs. Five more here. Last one, you're gonna press it all the way out, hold it there. You do circles, bring the legs up to the ceiling, circle out and around. Kind of let the hips flow. Stabilize that pelvis from rocking. Coming up, circle the legs out and around. Bring the feet together before you bring it up. Feel a stretch in the inner thighs. Three more this direction. Last one, reverse directions. Open the legs out, bring it up to the ceiling, and then lower. Let the legs meet before you drop it back down. Let's do 3 more here. Last one, bring the legs up to the ceiling, grab the ropes, pull down, do a little stretch of the hamstrings. Bring the legs out wide to a little straddle split. Press down on the ropes. Those legs back down, extend them out. We're going to take that right leg, cross it over the left, and then bend that left knee in. So you're doing a figure 4 stretch, but you're getting a deeper stretch in that right glute by having the straps on your feet. Just breathe into that stretch. Good. Press out with that left leg. Extend that right leg long. Keep tension in that right leg. Bend that left leg over the right. Now bend that right knee in. Feel a stretch in that glute. The right leg is stabilizing, so if it's too intense, press the leg out. Or if you need more, just pull it in. Press that right leg all the way out. Good, we're gonna take one foot out, turn the foot bar, other leg, roll on up. And we're all done. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Come see me again. Have a great day.